What kinds of things have you gotten into?
Uh,
You want to tell me about some of the things that you've done as a young man or as a
well, the
boy?
first thing, I was born in reform school, and a lot of folks felt that where you were born would have a great influence on how you turned out to be as an adult, you know. My dad was cautioning. They said, "Don't let that boy, don't let that, don't let that child be born at this reform school because you see, in 1911 they went down to Hanover. A man by the name of John Smythe, he had been minister to Liberia, and he was very friendly with Booker Washington. So I think he was the first graduate of Harvard. That's what I was told. Black graduate of Harvard. Well, anyway, he found that he was appalled that boys as young as 7 years old, you know, for minor infractions of the law, were put in prison with adult prisoners, male, you know, prisoners, and they had a school for white boys, but none for blacks. And so, but he founded this school so that they have a place to go where they wouldn't be exposed to so much, you know, so many adults and the criminal element that was in our jails and whatnot. So he founded this school.
When you were a little boy growing up, were you very athletic? Did you like sports?
Oh yeah, tennis was my. And I had a bad fall on tennis court, see, and that probably started my back trouble. Because I've had 5 back operations on my back. I've had 11 major operations, as I said earlier, and 5 of them on my back with ruptured disc, you know. So.
Well, we're very grateful that you could talk with us today.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Tell me about. I read that you started collecting. You got interested in collecting when you were very young, like 11 years old or something. How did you get into that?
I wrote my first poem when I was 8 years old, so I read a lot. See, my dad, when I was 10 years old, my dad bought a book called The Volume Library. It was a library all in one book, big heavy red book, red cover book, you know, cloth covered book.
And you read that?
And I read everything in that book, see. And so I started collecting. I became very much interested in American history, and black history in particular.